4 years on. Yeah. And we started with grade 1. And even before that, when the pilot was being done, there was a lot of opposing opinions, different people thinking maybe the country is not ready yet. And we proceeded. That's why, Samson, you have to do feathers and come up with things. Homework, you have to help with homework.
And scarecrows.
Yes. So this is where we are now.
Yeah.
So as grade 5 is being rolled out, how far have we come? Is it progress for the CBC? Yes, Samson.
I think I will comment from two perspectives, or I will wear two hats in commenting on that. Okay. One from a professional perspective and another one from a parent perspective for that case. Number one, I will say, and I've always held this, that CBC was not the right thing for us as a country. Of course, in terms of preparedness, because CBC itself on paper is a very good idea. It is meant to enable students develop competencies, develop skills, develop talents. That's the main focus of CBC. Now, to ensure those people can't really match up academically, they are not disadvantaged because they can be taken care of in terms of talent, in terms of skill, or in terms of other competencies that they have. But that's CBC on paper. Now, come to implementing it or doing it on the ground. We are getting it very wrong because at first we're starting it from a very wrong perspective. We are beginning with learners without preparing the educators. Now, you're giving somebody a device or a tool to use without giving them the skill set, without giving them the skills. So you have teachers who are trained on 844. They went through 844 themselves. They were trained on training on 844 again, implementing a very new system that they have not been taught about. So the whole approach that the government has taken, the minister has taken, I think is very wrong. That's why you're ending up with the students going to sweep the market and create scarecrows that were being created in 1980s and 70s by grandparents back at home. And, do all these kind of weird things. In as far as we want to think it's creativity, then we are missing the point. Because again, the implementation of the CBC as it is, we are preparing children for a world that passed long time ago. For example, making scarecrows. You have a child in town in Nairobi making a scarecrow to do what?
There's no means for
These are things that were being done in the 1960s and 50s and all that time. Instead of preparing these learners for a technological future, whereby you're talking about artificial intelligence, robots, computers, and all these programming.
So you say things that are more practical and relatable.
Yes, so we are teaching them practical but obsolete skills. Okay. Instead of teaching them the skills of the future, because the world is evolving towards technology. And us, we're going towards agrarian revolution. So where are we?